blood pressure is the most important indicator of our health. Because high blood pressure overloads your blood vessels, heart, kidneys, and steals years of your life. But many people only realize this when disaster strikes. But here's the good news. You don't need pills to take back control of your health. There are proven, natural ways to lower your blood pressure that work just as well as drugs. And today, I'm going to tell you about them. There will be a lot of interesting information, so watch to the end. Let's get started. By the way, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click on the bell. Don't miss my new videos. The first point is the most obvious, and you've probably heard of it, but I have to mention it. It's being overweight. Being overweight is one of the main triggers of hypertension. Every 5 extra pounds raises your blood pressure by about 4 points, putting extra strain on your heart and blood vessels. The more excess body weight, the more difficult it is for the heart to pump blood, because the body has to supply additional tissues with blood. The best way to fight excess weight is to moderately reduce caloric intake by 300 to 500 kilocalories per day, more protein and fiber, and regular physical activity. Walking, swimming, exercises with low load on the joints. Beet juice is one of the most effective natural remedies for normalizing blood pressure. Its ability to dilate blood vessels and improve blood flow is confirmed by research. In 2 to 3 hours after drinking a glass of freshly squeezed juice, blood pressure can drop by 5 to 10 points. And with regular use, the effect becomes persistent and long-lasting. Such a powerful result is due to the fact that beets increase the release of nitric oxide. This substance plays a key role in regulating the tone of blood vessels, causing them to relax and expand. As a result, blood circulates more freely. The heart does not have to make excessive efforts, and the pressure gradually decreases. Another mechanism through which beet juice helps to lower blood pressure is related to its mild diuretic effect. It helps to eliminate excess sodium and fluid from the body, and it is their excess is often one of the causes of hypertension. Despite the benefits, beet juice is not suitable for everyone. People with urolithiasis should use it with caution, as it contains oxalates that contribute to the formation of stones. It is also not recommended for irritable bowel syndrome, as it can cause bloating and discomfort. And those who already have low blood pressure should take into account that beet juice can aggravate hypotension, especially in large doses. Less salt, less vascular problems. Salt is one of the main enemies of normal blood pressure. It retains water in the body, increases blood volume, and puts extra strain on the heart and blood vessels. It's like a pump trying to pump fluid through constricted pipes. The pressure inevitably rises. Most people don't even notice how much salt they consume. The average person eats 3 times the recommended amount, which is 2 to 5 grams per day. That's 1 teaspoon. But this salt is not only in the salt shaker. It is hidden in bread, cheese, sausages, sauces, and convenience foods. It has been proven that reducing salt intake by 5 grams per day reduces the risk of stroke by 23% and cardiovascular disease by 17%. To reduce the amount of salt in the diet, it is enough to replace ready-to-eat foods with fresh ones, cook food yourself, and use spices instead of salt. Potassium is a natural balance for blood pressure. If salt increases blood pressure, potassium is its natural counterbalance. This mineral helps flush out excess sodium, relaxes blood vessels, and reduces stress on the heart. Studies show that people who consume enough potassium, 4 grams per day, are less likely to suffer from hypertension. Potassium-rich foods available to everyone are bananas, potatoes, spinach, beans, pumpkin, kiwi, and avocado. For example, 1 baked potato contains 900 milligrams of potassium, and a handful of beans contains 600 milligrams. If you include a few of these foods in your diet every day, your body will begin to regulate your blood pressure naturally, without medication. Magnesium is a mineral that relaxes blood vessels. Magnesium is one of the most important trace minerals for normal blood pressure, but most people are deficient in it. It helps muscles and blood vessels relax, regulates stress levels, and improves heart function. Studies show that magnesium deficiency increases the risk of hypertension by 37%, and adding this mineral to your diet lowers your blood pressure by an average of 2 to 4 points. The best natural sources of magnesium are nuts, almonds, cashews, spinach, pumpkin seeds, buckwheat, and dark chocolate, 70% cacao or more. For example, 30 grams of pumpkin seeds contain 150 milligrams of magnesium, and the daily allowance is about 400 milligrams. The simple addition of these foods to the diet already contributes to improving the condition of blood vessels and lowering blood pressure. Movement is the best way to strengthen the blood vessels and heart. Physical activity is a powerful tool for normalizing blood pressure, and it works without side effects. When a person moves, the heart begins to work more efficiently, blood vessels become more elastic, and the body is better able to cope with stress. Regular moderate exercise, such as brisk walking for 30 minutes a day, reduces upper blood pressure by 5 to 8 points. It is important to understand that it is not necessary to exhaust yourself with intensive training. Aerobic exercises, walking, swimming, bicycling, have the most favorable effect on the cardiovascular system. Even if there is no opportunity to exercise, it is enough to get up and warm up every 30 minutes. Do light stretches and walks in the fresh air. Studies show that even 5 minutes of activity every hour reduces the risk of hypertension. Stress control is key to healthy blood pressure. Mental state plays a huge role in heart and vascular health. When a person is nervous, the body releases cortisol and adrenaline into the bloodstream, stress hormones that constrict blood vessels and make the heart work faster. If stress becomes chronic, blood pressure begins to rise. It has been proven that people with high levels of stress have a 50% higher risk of hypertension. One of the easiest and most effective ways to lower your blood pressure quickly is deep breathing, using the 4-7-8 technique. Slow inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 7 seconds, and exhale smoothly for 8 seconds. This activates the parasympathetic nervous system and causes the blood vessels to relax. Meditation, walking in nature, and listening to calm music also work well. Just 10 minutes a day dedicated to relaxation can significantly reduce blood pressure and improve your health. Sleep is a powerful tool against hypertension. Lack of sleep is a hidden cause of high blood pressure. When a person regularly sleeps less than 6 hours a night, the body is in a state of chronic stress, which leads to increased production of cortisol and adrenaline. These hormones cause blood vessels to constrict and increase the strain on the heart. It has been proven that people who increased the duration of sleep to at least 7 hours a day were able to reduce blood pressure by an average of 5 to 7 millimeter points. Not only the quantity, but also the quality of sleep plays an important role. The bedroom should be dark, cool, and quiet, and at least an hour before bedtime, you should refuse gadgets and bright lights. Contrast showers and sauna. Contrast showers are one of the most affordable ways to exercise your blood vessels. When the body encounters alternating hot and cold water, blood vessels first dilate, then constrict, making them elastic and more resistant to pressure fluctuations. Regular use of contrast showers can help improve blood circulation and lower upper blood pressure by 3 to 6 points. Sauna has an even more powerful effect. It improves blood flow, relaxes muscles, and reduces stress levels. Studies show that regular sauna visits, 2 to 3 times a week, reduce the risk of hypertension by 46%. The main thing is to observe moderation. Do not overheat and drink enough water. Breathing practices, a quick way to relax blood vessels. Controlled breathing is one of the easiest and fastest ways to lower blood pressure without medication. When a person breathes deeply and slowly, the parasympathetic nervous system is activated. which lowers the heart rate and relaxes the blood vessels. Studies show that slow breathing, 6 breaths per minute, can lower blood pressure by 5 to 10 points. One of the most effective techniques is diaphragmatic breathing. You should take a deep breath in through the nose, filling the lower part of the lungs with air, then slowly exhale through the mouth. Already after 5 minutes of such practice, the pressure starts to come back to normal. And now a couple of foods that have a positive effect. Garlic. Garlic contains allicin, a substance that dilates blood vessels and improves blood flow. Clinical studies show that consuming 600 to 900 milligrams of garlic extract per day lowers blood pressure by an average of 6 points. Fresh garlic is even more effective. 1 to 2 cloves a day is enough to keep blood vessels elastic. If you don't like the taste, you can use garlic extract capsules. Hibiscus flower tea is a natural remedy for improving vascular function. It acts as a mild diuretic, helping to flush out excess sodium, and contains anthocyanins that strengthen vascular walls. Studies have shown that drinking 2 to 3 cups of hibiscus tea a day reduces blood pressure by 7 to 10 points. The effect is comparable to the effect of some medications for hypertension, but without side effects. It is important to brew the tea correctly. Do not boil, but insist in hot, not boiling water to preserve the useful substances. Write in the comments whether you do any of these. Tell us, it'll be interesting. And now, watch my other video about nuts, 5 most harmful and 5 most useful. The link to the video just appeared on the screen, and the link is also in the description, and I have also pinned it in the top comment. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. And I'll see you in the video about nuts.